Hi, I'm Vicky from Money Ready and I work day to day with young people in Essex. With support from Saffron Building Society, we help young people understand money. And our new research shows that this support is really needed. Today I'm going to share a few stories with you of the work I have done with care experienced young people. One of the most common challenges I see is budgeting and understanding the real costs of living. I remember one care leaver telling me a story about how they were always running out of money before the end of the month. We established that they didn't understand the difference between needs and wants and had never been taught this before. This led them to feeling worried and stressed. Why? Because they were often running out of money, not able to pay their rent, and that put their housing at risk. They didn't want to lose where they were living. On top of that, housing allocations and waiting times added anxiety. They were worried about what would happen when they left supported accommodation, saying, "I know I'm going to end up in debt," because the reality was it was more expensive to live privately. And speaking of debt, that's another challenge. Many care leavers spoke of having credit cards, overdrafts, or using buy now pay laters, but without understanding the long-term consequences of them. One young person admitted to me that they didn't understand what APR was and didn't know the consequences of long-term borrowing and not repaying things back. These mistakes can follow them through adulthood simply because they didn't have someone to guide them. Employment and understanding pay is another area where young people struggle. I worked with a care leaver who thought she was earning enough, but she didn't understand the difference between net and gross pay. That meant that when her payslip came through at the end of the month, she thought she was getting one amount of money when actually she was getting another. This means she didn't budget properly and meant that actually she nearly missed work because she didn't have enough money to get the bus to go to work. After our session, she said she understood pay, her payslip, tax and tax codes and was actually awaiting a tax refund now. But many young people do not have that support and are not in that position. Our research shows that care experienced young people in Essex face financial challenges. But practical, targeted support can make a real difference. I'm proud that Money Ready work with Saffron Building Society to help young people develop the skills and confidence with their finances, which will help them thrive when they move into independent living. Head to www.moneyready.org to read our recommendations and to join our mission.